Ladies and gentlemen, totally enjoyed the show, guys. Alright, darling. Oh, Melina's a beauty queen. Da, 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 da. Melina's a beauty queen. Now, guys, remember that when you are a celebrity type and you are going to do big, powerful things one day, darling, you have to remember that being kind is very important too, right? I mean, really, being powerful, great. You can do whatever you want. You have all this power, darling. I'm not there yet, darling. But being kind is important, right? And making sure people feel good, right? So, you want to make sure people feel good. Sometimes I'm like, well, if I see someone that's very, very old or someone that's not doing well, I just smile to say, don't worry, I'm not going to be in your way. I mean, not always. I'm busy doing my own thing, but I'm always like, I'm like, oh, don't worry, you're okay, you'll do well, And there's people that are like very good, people that are super, like there's people that are older that are very good and super talented and super good. And some people that are older, you might see them and think, oh, they look older, but you might find out what they did in the past, and they did lots of crazy things. They were like a celebrity. They were like exceptionally good looking. I mean, aging happens to everyone, right? And so sometimes you see someone, and you're like, oh, they probably did nothing with their lives, you might think, and you're like, well, no, they've been a celebrity. They've done this, they've done that. And like, look at Sophia Loren, right? Like some people, and she's pretty for sure, like for her age. But I mean, when you age, you age, right? I just wanted to touch upon this now briefly, darling. My dad was very good looking though when he aged. He looked very, very good, but not everyone does that, right? And some people have had a very extensive life, lots of things going on. So remember, guys, that respecting people's boundaries, respecting people for what they do. Some people don't know who you are, so they think they get scared, right? So when you're going by them, I'm a fast walker, so people get scared, so I try to be very nice. Not always, sometimes I'm busy, I have to do my own thing, I gotta be whatever, but sometimes I'll smile, like, don't worry, I'm not gonna pummel you, dog, blah, 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 blah. But I'm just like, okay, I'm just trying to mind my own business, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so I mean, like, and some people are very talented, and look at Betty White, right? Betty White was like so good, right? Some people are older, but they do so many crazy things, right? So remember to respect your elders and to be nice to grandma, but yes, anyway, like I said, some older people are very talented and have done a lot with their lives, right? So remember that when you see an older person, give respect, you don't have to say anything to them. You can do whatever you need to do, but don't be rude, right? Just because somebody's old doesn't mean they haven't lived a good life, right? And maybe they're living a good life now, right? Okay, bye now.